I love you.
Oh my goodness.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
Stop it now. What was that about? You're like, oh.
I love you. That's going to be the name of this episode, I think.
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
You just took a nap in my bed. I was out here playing with the iPad.
Yeah, I was in the womb.
Did you have any dreams?
No.
Okay.
I did not.
I almost went in there and lied down next to you because I had a really bad night's sleep last night. But I just wasn't feeling like it for some reason.
You weren't sleepy?
No, I had a really bad sleep last night.
No, I know, but I was just asking, you weren't at all sleepy?
I was.
Okay.
But I had really bad indigestion.
Ooh.
Probably a sign that I'm dying soon. So enjoy your last days with me as much as you can. Jaylo.
No, you're fine, Bub. You just gotta, not eat so quickly, I guess.
You think that's what it is?
Well, and maybe you might have to take some antacids, maybe.
Oh. I was watching a thing on Vlad TV. This was a couple weeks ago when I was watching a lot of his mob interviews.
Uh-huh.
And there was some story about a boss
Mm-hmm.
who, I think it was he used to take Tylenol to avoid getting hangovers from drinking.
Wow.
He did this for something like 30 years.
Whoa.
Eventually, the boss develops all these ulcers that are about ready to burst.
Ooh.
So they take him to the hospital. This is the 1980s.
Yeah.
They sew him up, but something goes wrong, and he needs a blood transfusion.
Ooh.
AIDS is a big thing at the time.
Yeah.
He wants to select the person who's going to give him blood.
Uh-huh.
He calls in all of his friends.
Yeah.
And decides that a friend of his who works out at the gym every day is going to be the one who gives him blood.
Yeah.
The hospital's like, we test our own blood.
Yeah.
Yes, this is 1986, but we've kind of figured it out by now.
Yeah.
He doesn't believe them. Gets the transplant from his friend.
For transfusion?
Yep. Turns out that the friend had HIV.
Sorry, I had to laugh at that. I was like, whoa, what are the odds? Yeah, it sounds like he should have trusted the people at the hospital.
That's what I think.
Oh, man.
But it's easy to say that in retrospect.
Mm-hmm.
However, when you look at early AIDS cases, a lot of them came from blood transfusions. They did.
Mm-hmm. In fact, you looked up somebody who I heard of over the years who got a blood transfusion when he was 4, and this is in 1984, and he got AIDS.
Oh, yeah. That was when we were in your bedroom a couple weeks ago. It was a Saturday night. I don't remember a homie's name.
Joey DePaulo.
Okay.
Or DePaulo.
And apparently he's still alive and has some kids?
Yes.
That's good.
That's, I remember hearing about women being able to get pregnant even though they had AIDS, but I didn't understand how that worked.
It doesn't make you sterile, babes.
No. I mean, that the woman doesn't give AIDS to the kids.
That's been around for a minute where you could have kids without them getting AIDS. Or it's very unlikely, I should say. Okay.
Because I know that they were better at making sure that they gotten better at figuring out how to make sure that the woman doesn't pass AIDS to their children.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Wow. So he asked all of his friends and they said yes, and he didn't want...
He asked all of his friends and he selected the person because I guess then you have to do a test to see if your blood matches.
Mm-hmm.
And he decided to go with the friend of his who was a bodybuilder because their blood matched. Because not all of the friends had matching blood. And it turned out that the bodybuilder had AIDS.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing that was his demise.
Yeah, I think he lived for another 8 years though. But still, I don't think they were fun.
And what caused these? So they fixed the ulcers, right? I'm guessing, right?
I believe so.
Oh wow!
And there was a complication with something else when they went in.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a way to go!
Yeah, I know. I would probably have the hospital look for the blood match and which blood was better, than have me do it.
But also, if you're a mob boss,
Mm-hmm.
you just assume at some point that you know what's best. I would imagine.
Yeah, but it turns out that he wasn't correct though.
Right. But how's he going to know that? Unless he has this experience, which is horrible.
It was a horrible experience. Yeah, that sounds like a very dark comedy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
Maybe
I mean?
this should have been in that song. Oh, you threw my iPad.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
It should be in that Alanis Morissette song, Ironic.
No, I don't know.
Why not?
I don't know how they'll put it in there, or where it would go.
By the way, you know what I heard about her the other day?
That she's weird?
Well, possibly.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it was like maybe a week ago. So I'm a fan of Tupac, and I remember when he was alive.
Mm-hmm.
That's how old I am.
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to an old interview that he did with Sway.
Mm-hmm.
In the interview, Tupac talks about how he and Suge Knight were discussing opening a restaurant with Alanis Morissette.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Huh. I did not know that.
This was, I think, a couple months before he was killed.
Wow. Well, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the unlikely of trios.
I wonder if anybody's ever asked her about that.
I don't know. Huh.
She probably knew him from Madonna, right?
From Madonna?
Yeah, because Madonna and Tupac used to date.
I keep forgetting that. You told me that. I'm like, really? They did?
They did.
Oh.
Snoop confirmed it.
Wow.
Because, Madonna could say anything.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but Snoop said it was true.
She could say anything in her sex book.
Yeah.
Or that one thing, Truth or Dare.
That was a documentary, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I saw parts of it, but I never watched it from beginning to end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Babes.
Yeah.
When you were resting, I heard about a new case of cancel culture happening with left-wing people being censored. But I think when I tell you about it, you're going to side with the left-wing people.
Yeah, but you say that about a lot of things.
And how often am I correct?
Not all the time.
Okay. Let me tell you the situation.
You're sure it wasn't spun by a left-wing person?
Well, I listened to Kyle from Secular Talk discuss it with Crystal Ball.
Yeah, but they're lefties.
I know. But let me talk about it for a second, babes. On TikTok, there are a couple of pro Marianne Williamson channels.
Okay.
Where they play her speeches and apparently discuss what it's going to be like, during her inauguration, all that good stuff.
If she does get inaugurated.
Yeah. Which I want. But I realize that some things are pipe dreams. And this could fall into that category. Right? But anyways, there's been a couple channels who fall into that category, pro Marianne Williamson, that TikTok has banned. Like, not shadow banned to where less people can see their videos, but flat out just said they're banned from TikTok completely.
Wow.
Yeah. And
but a lot of things have been banned from TikTok, so it doesn't really surprise me, actually.
These channels apparently had millions of subscribers. And it was speculated that it might have been some Joe Biden people who pushed TikTok to ban the pro Marianne Williamson channel.
Wow, a lefty getting another lefty off of social media?
I don't consider Joe Biden to be a lefty. To me, he's pretty much a Republican.
No, he's not a Republican. Why is it that both sides don't like him? Especially, I don't think that there's any side of the aisle that likes Joe Biden right now.
Okay, how many sides of the aisle like Mitch McConnell?
Both sides don't.
Like him?
Don't.
Exactly, and he's a Republican.
Yeah, but I don't believe Joe Biden's a Republican. That's ridiculous.
Do I think he's a MAGA Republican like Donald Trump? No, I think he's more of an old school Republican.
He's not even close to being a Republican. Not now. And by the way, he may have said some things back then, but as you know, and we both know that his memory has just gone wacko. So I don't know, but okay. I think it's interesting. I'm not surprised. I I think people should get off of TikTok anyway. So hopefully, um, they'll get off of this platform.
I think that's horrible what's going on.
Well, I think it's horrible too, but TikTok isn't exactly getting a lot of love from both sides.
That's good.
They're not. They are actually very they have close ties to the CCP, and I don't believe that they're getting a lot of love anyway.
I have mixed feelings about shutting down TikTok in the US. On one hand, they're trying and they're spying on us, and they're taking valuable attention from our children, which could be used to study, right?
To study?
Yeah. So the kids are, I guess, on TikTok watching people
and
do whatever, right? Instead of opening up a book. But on the other hand, it's not like they're the only company that spies on us. And it's not like they're the only company feeding poison to our kids. And it's not like they're the only company with big ties to China.
Well, something has to happen here because this is directly tied to China. I mean, some people have even said that Facebook should be broken up. And I do agree with that because it's way too big. I mean, it doesn't need to be this gigantic metaverse, whatever. And some people think that Twitter needs to go. And I'm neutral either or with Twitter because I'm not on it. So
I think Elon Musk is taking care of that right now. Okay. Slowly but surely getting rid of Twitter by making it unusable. But I would agree. I think that Facebook probably should be broken up.
Yeah, it just became the monster that it is. Mm-hmm. And both sides of the aisle have been censored off of Facebook.
But do you think that we should start with TikTok?
I think it's a start. I mean, it has direct ties to the CCP. And I think you would agree that both sides of the political spectrum do not want to be any more tied to the CCP than China is already trying to get to get their hooks into everybody.
Right. On the surface, I agree with you. Mm-hmm. Then in my mind, I go back to thinking, do we know about the ties that other companies have to China? Because we know that they have ties. But for instance, how do we know that Amazon doesn't have direct ties to the CCP?
It's possible, if not the whole company, some people may have. Mm-hmm. I don't know. But I think TikTok is a start.
Okay.
Because TikTok was directly made by China.
Nice.
I think it's a start. And if that doesn't work, then we do something else.
It would be funny if Marianne Williamson gets elected president and just the first thing she does as president is shut down TikTok.
Yeah, well.
Yes. She's rising in the poll, babes.
Okay.
How do you feel about this?
Well, I guess it doesn't really... I mean, I'm not going to vote for her, but...
Oh.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. It is only April.
I think...
Things can change.
Yes, they can change.
I don't... Yeah, things can change. She's not the candidate the candidate that I would be voting for, so I don't know.
Well, listen. So far, what I can tell, she's the best candidate for president.
Have you heard anything from Robert F. Kennedy Jr. though, as far as any interviews?
No, I need to listen to some of his interviews. But as far as I can tell right now, she's the best candidate. Now, that doesn't mean that she doesn't have her issues, because some of her spiritual beliefs are a little bit nutty.
Yeah.
That said,
they're very out there.
I'm willing to go with a lady who has some nutty spiritual beliefs if it means we get reform.
Yeah, I don't think it's the best way to go, honestly.
Uh-oh.
We don't need any more nutty people trying to take over everything.
But look who's running for president next year. We have... What?
I already know. You don't have to Give me the down low. Because ow. Hey. Hey, Bubs, I know what you're trying to do, and look what we have. And I'm like, I already know who's in the running right now. What?
Oh my goodness. Give me a kiss.
No.
I love you. I love you.
Stop it.
I love you. I love you. I
Bub.
love you. I love you.
Would you stop it? I have to say, Bubs.
Yeah.
Off the subject. Your spaghetti was really good.
Thank you.
And so was your no-bake lemon cheesecake. Oh, so good.
The problem with the cheesecake, it collapsed as soon as I cut into it.
Oh, no.
But it tasted amazing.
Yeah. So when you make it the traditional way, when you
Bake it.
you bake it and then you
Let it set.
You let it set. What do you use to make the foundation a little bit stronger?
I basically did what I did today.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except this was without baking, obviously. So maybe something about the baking process makes it a little bit more sturdy.
Yeah, I don't know, because it shouldn't have collapsed on you.
Mm-hmm. It still tasted amazing, though.
I think it would be fun to do some no-bake cookies.
That's a possibility.
I think you make it with like oats and chocolate chips and peanut butter, and I'd never made them, but I've had them before and they're really good.
Nice.
But yeah, well, other than the cheesecake collapsing, it was really good. I didn't even know that it collapsed.
Oh, good. And I'm sending you home with some spaghetti.
Yay.
I got a new cast iron Dutch oven with enameled coating. Mm-hmm. That's the first recipe I did was a spaghetti.
Nice.
Turned out really good.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, I couldn't lift the pot because you're like, here, check this out. And I tried to lift it. I'm like, it's really heavy.
Oh, wow. I actually think you should get one of those.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm going to put that thing. It's huge.
I should show you my regular cast iron today because at some point I want to give it to you.
Okay.
Give it to you, baby.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Can we make fun of Biden for one more minute?
Oh, I like making fun of him.
Okay,
He's
good.
easy to make fun of.
Apparently, he signed some new environmental bill today.
Uh-oh.
Which is funny considering that he just opened up oil drilling in Alaska.
Okay.
I mean, I thought that was interesting.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, we talked about it, okay. I thought I was going to get more of a response from you than that there.
No, not really. It's not as funny as all this other stuff.
Oh, good. Next week, he's expected to announce that he's going to be running for president again.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. And I can laugh at that. Mm-hmm. That's really funny. Yeah. Well, he'll have some contenders.
He will.
A nutty new age lady and Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who's been in politics for a while. Or at least a part of it.
His family is basically Democratic royalty. So.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, who knows? He may not think like his uncle or his father. Who knows?
Yes.
He may want to do something different than all the other Kennedys.
Well, I know he's a little bit more conservative when it comes to vaccination stuff, but if he's more lib on social issues, then I'm down for it. I think he has the best chance against Biden so far.
I mean, as far as I know, he's only like that with the COVID shots, but I don't know about the other ones.
Okay.
Because there's a difference between being anti-vaccine altogether and anti-COVID shot.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Besides for COVID stuff, have you checked into any of his other political views?
I have not heard anything yet. I haven't. I mean, all I have heard so far is what he thinks about like having medical freedom and how he has criticized Tony Fauci on how on Tony Fauci weighing in on what should have happened during the AIDS crisis, because Tony Fauci wanted things to be shut down too back then. I don't know if you knew that.
I did not know that.
Yes, he did.
Apparently, Robert F. Kennedy wrote a best-selling book about Tony Fauci. They're talking about it on Breaking Points the other day.
Yeah, the real Tony Fauci. So,
Okay.
so he has some insights into Tony Fauci. This one doctor named Judy Mikovits has been speaking out about him and how and other things pertaining to how vaccines are have how vaccine trials work. But no, Tony Fauci has wanted the AIDS epidemic to be just like this.
Interesting.
So he doesn't have a very good history with epidemiology, in my opinion.
Okay. It's easy to pick on Tony Fauci and say that he's a horrible human being who loves tyranny and hates America, right?
Well, it's let me just say something really quick before you go on.
Okay.
It's not that he hates America. It's just that he's not going to be held accountable. It doesn't look like it.
Right. But I guess what I would ask you is it possible that he's a well-meaning man who overreacts a little bit with things?
No, I don't believe so.
Interesting.
Unless there's actual evidence that he didn't mean to mislead people, then maybe I would believe that, but I don't.
Yeah, some of the emails are kind of damning.
Yeah, I do not believe that he. Well, him and I think I told you about Deborah Birx. They knew that this whole thing was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Even she wrote a book saying, "Yeah, we knew that these shots weren't going to do anything." She even came out and said it, and her and Deborah Birx and Tony Fauci need to be held accountable for their actions.
I wouldn't say I'm anti-vax as much as I'm skeptical, right?
Yeah.
Let's put it to you like that. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday for a fair amount of time, and this is a guy I know fairly well.
Yeah.
Who recently had a kidney transplant.
And I'm thankful that he's doing better.
I'm thankful too. He's a really good guy.
Yeah.
And I've known him for many, many years.
Mm-hmm.
He is up to date with his COVID-19 vaccinations because he has to be in order to get the transplant and medical care. Yeah. That's one of the things.
Yeah.
But he was somebody who expressed concern about the vaccines, prior to his whole situation, right? So I get the sense that if he had a choice, he probably wouldn't have got the vaccines. Okay. We were talking about Robert F. Kennedy and about his stance on vaccinations and all that stuff. And I said, it's interesting. At the beginning of this, it was just right-wing people I knew who were saying that the vaccines were bad for you, meaning COVID. And now more and more lefties are starting to speak out against it. So he said something that I thought was odd, but something to take into account, even though it may go against the narrative that you believe and maybe to some extent myself. My friend who's a little bit skeptical went to a doctor's appointment like last week. And, the talk of the vaccine came up.
Yeah.
So he said to one of his nurses, how many people who have had kidney transplants that you know of in this state have died since the vaccine became available? And she said one from, COVID related stuff, right? Then he asked the question, what was it like between the time we discovered COVID-19 and the vaccine came out? Did you guys get a lot of deaths because of COVID? And she said, we got deaths all the time because of COVID. Related to kidney transplant victims and kidney transplant recipients who happen to be COVID victims and whatnot. And since the vaccine has come out, they've only had one. At least that's what was told to my friends.
I'm sorry. I do not believe that. And I'll tell you why I don't believe it. I'm not saying that he's lying about it.
I don't think he would lie.
No. I'm not saying that he's lying about what his nurse said. I'm very skeptical about what she said because I'm guessing it's a she, right?
Yes.
I'm skeptical about what she said because even Robert F. Kennedy and other leftists that probably you wouldn't consider MAGA people.
Yeah.
Had concerns that people that were going into the hospital actually did have shots, and a lot of them were hospitalized.
Oh.
And that these nurses and doctors are told that even if a person isn't actually officially in for COVID, they will tell the person they have COVID. And once they get them admitted, the hospital actually profits off of that. And if they give the person remdesivir, which Fauci believed could treat COVID, by the way, remdesivir does shut down your organs and it does kill people. That's one of the things that people have been sent to the hospital to get, and then if they die, then the hospital gets a huge profit off of it. And I would question the nurse and say, what is that? I would basically question the proof as to whether that's really true or not, because I've been hearing horror stories. I was hearing a horror story about a 19-year-old girl who had autism. Was it autism? Yeah, she had autism. She was like a high, I think she was like a high functioning autistic, but she was given a lot of these drugs to treat COVID, which she shouldn't have needed to take them. And the family was trying to monitor her progress, and they did not do a good job of treating what was going on with her, because she ended up dying in the hospital. And they have proof of it because her sister was talking to her parents. And by the way, her father got sick. Their father got sick, was taken to a different hospital and was treated correctly, but she got sick.
Did you tell me this story before?
It's possible I did, but I don't remember if I told you all of it.
Okay.
She got sick, and the hospital pretty much killed her because she got COVID, but they thought that she needed more drugs. So I'm very skeptical about what his nurse said.
Okay, and all I'm trying to say is I don't know what to believe. And you've seen the transition from me, and you could, in fact, go and listen back to it. We're not going to censor those old recordings where I was very, 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 very pro-vaccine. And now I'm of the mind of I'm not going to get a booster, but I don't really regret getting the vaccine. Now I got it under false pretenses, because the reason I got it was I thought we were going to open up faster, and then we closed down again. And yes, we're open up now, but it took a minute, right?
It took more than a minute.
Well, you know what I mean.
I know.
Slaying time.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm not sure how to feel about the whole vaccine thing. My thoughts are ever evolving. What I will say, to kind of shit on myself a little bit more, is it is interesting that a lot of so-called intelligent people who know that the system has screwed our society many times before, including big pharmaceutical companies, were so willing to trust big pharmaceutical companies in this particular situation.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't trusting them, even before this happened.
Yeah. And again, my only justification was I wanted a social life again.
Yeah. And, there was another story about a doctor who was fine, and she was forced to take the shot because if she didn't, then she was going to lose her job. And unfortunately, now she's got a disability because of it.
Oh.
It's a horrible thing. Yeah, I don't like that it's being pushed on so many people, but the flu shot isn't pushed on a lot of people. So it's okay for someone not to have the flu shot, but if someone ever finds out that you didn't get the COVID shot, they're like, oh, well, you don't care about anybody's health.
It depends where you are in society. Yeah. And I know my buddy is an outlier, right? Yeah. But because he's on kidney, he just got a new kidney. I almost said dialysis because he was on it for a while.
Yeah.
Right? He has to get the flu shot whenever they come out with a new one. And we were talking about this the other day. He said, Rick, I've had a couple of flu shots since this whole thing started. And before that, I never had a flu shot. Right? And I don't think the flu shot works.
No, I don't. I don't either. I mean, I only took one flu shot. The most that I've gotten, it was sleepy. But I've heard, my sister told me she took a flu shot, and 2 weeks later she got the flu because that shot did not prevent her from getting the flu.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing is, I think people need to make their own decisions whether they take a shot or not. But sometimes you kind of need to get a virus in order for your immune system to learn how to fight against it.
Yeah.
You have to be exposed to that stuff so that if you get it again, or it can actually prevent you from getting it again. So I think now is a time for people to make their own decisions, and we should not have shots shoved in our arms if we don't want one.
Yeah, if I was in my friend's position,
Mm-hmm.
where it's you either get these shots or you die,
Mm-hmm.
I'd get the flu shot. But
yeah, I don't know.
You don't know.
I really don't know.
What do you mean?
No, for me anyway.
Oh, okay, you would rather die than get a flu shot.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to get any. I wouldn't want to have my choice of getting one, but telling me that I'm going to die if I don't have one is
No, but
I mean
the way it works is, and I hope I understand this right. If you need a kidney and you're not up to date with your vaccinations, you won't be on the kidney transfer list.
Wow.
Yeah, transplant.
This is what they do,
list.
though. But at the same time, this is what they do. They use those They've always used those tactics to get people to get their shots.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think it's interesting?
I do.
And I don't think it's right.
But I'm saying if I was in his position, I'm not just going to say it's not right and let myself die. Mm-hmm. I'm probably going to get a flu shot. Having said that, I'm not in his position.
Yeah.
And so I don't think I'm ever going to get a flu shot.
No, I don't need one. Sometimes your body just has to run its course, and if you get it, you get it, and then you deal with it when you get it.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it.
Yeah, really deal with it.
Yeah, just like how we dealt with COVID, which was not very it wasn't that bad.
No.
It was it was weird not having an appetite.
That was strange.
I mean, otherwise, yeah, it tired me out, it tired you out. I was taking some things to help with the symptoms, but Buzz.
Sorry, go ahead.
Not that.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I don't know where you go with some conversations we had, but anyway, I don't know how you get to that point.
Uh-oh.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is people need to have the freedom to make their own health decisions. Generally speaking.
Speaking of our little bout with COVID. Oh,
Sorry.
you keep knocking this out of my hands.
I don't know. It's that kind of Friday. Sorry. What?
Roger Daltrey is pretty much saying that he doesn't know if the WHO will ever come back to North America because it's gotten too expensive to tour here.
Wow.
And we believe that we caught COVID at the WHO concert.
Well, you suggested that we did. I don't know if I believe that. It could have been any time during the week. It
would make sense, though, from when we went there on a Thursday and when we started to feel symptoms.
I mean, I didn't start. I mean,
I started feeling it before you did.
Yeah, I know. You started feeling it on Sunday.
No, Saturday.
Saturday. Oh, Saturday.
Yep.
Okay. No, and I started feeling it on Monday.
Nice.
Yeah, so I don't know. Well, they are getting old. I mean, they are in their late 70s. I don't know how long they're going to do this.
I'm glad we got to see them perform, babes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was an all-around good concert. Just as good as I thought it was going to be.
Real good.
Their orchestra was really good. And their singers.
I liked it.
I can't believe your friend didn't think it was that good.
I know, but he's a little bit weird.
Yeah.
Him and his girlfriend broke up.
I know. Because you told me.
I know, but I'm telling you here because you talked about her in the last episode. And I was a little bit hesitant to go into it.
Yeah, I didn't want to go too far into it. But now that we are into it.
Go ahead.
I had a feeling it was going to happen. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there anything more you want to say about her?
No, I think I think we possibly said a little too much last time.
You did. You're like, what do you think you're going here for? And I'm like, I'm trying to stay out of this one.
I talked to you about that in private.
Oh.
I didn't want to really air my thoughts on here.
I thought you did, though.
A little bit, but not a whole lot. I didn't want to get
Good.
too far into it.
Good. What?
No, I didn't want to.
Oh, good. We have a friend, or I do.
We have a friend
who is moving. Apparently, he just left Mexico.
Did, yeah.
And this guy isn't known for arriving on time.
No, not at all.
So I try to find a time to meet with him before he goes.
Mm-hmm.
And I only found out that he's leaving a few days prior to that.
Mm.
We finally agree, going to get together Tuesday morning. He has a hard out, has to leave by 9. We meet at this place called Society Cafe, right?
Yep.
Okay, it's North Portland.
Mm-hmm.
Never been there. It's nearest place.
Mm-hmm.
It opens at 8. He has to be out by 9.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm there at 7:52.
Mm-hmm.
I text him and basically just say, hey, I'm already here. I'm outside. Just, as soon as you get here, we can get something to eat. He texts me back and he's like, shit, I'm running late. So.
And you told me that. I'm like, why am I not surprised?
I almost called you and just started going off, but I figured you probably didn't want to hear that.
Well, I was busy. I was getting ready for classes.
Oh.
You wouldn't have been able to catch me.
Can't talk right now, bub.
Well, I wouldn't be able to.
I walked around for...
Didn't they happen before? Like
What?
before that happened when we went to our one of our favorite restaurants. And
you talking about Mad Greek?
Yes.
Yes. No, this guy's always late.
Oh my goodness. I made the comment in private, but I think it bears repeating. I thought maybe he would have learned the lesson after what happened to him on his birthday.
Oh, I never told him the full story about that.
But I'm not going to go too far into it.
Can I?
You can if you want.
Okay.
I mean, it's really not,
We're talking 2013 or 2014. He has a birthday, and I'm supposed to get together with him and somebody else. I tell him that we're going to meet at Pioneer Square around 11:30. I tell the other guy we're meeting with, show up there at 1. And I'm thinking I'm just going to arrive at 1, right? And at the time I lived in St. John's. So it gets to be 11:30. It's like the one day he shows up on time and texts me. I hadn't even jumped in the shower yet.
Well, that's what I mean. I thought maybe he would have learned his lesson after that happened.
Yeah, I know.
So isn't it interesting? So it's not okay for you to be late for this person.
Oh.
But it's okay for him to be late for everybody else.
I guess that's the way to think about it.
That's interesting.
Oh, you keep knocking this out of my hand.
I'm
babe.
sorry.
If I switch hands, they're not going to hear you as well.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really am. So, okay. Yeah, that really annoys me too. Unless I actually have a really good reason for being late.
Of course, that does happen on occasion.
It does happen. But still, I would really be annoying too.
Yeah.
So how long was it before he was there?
What do you mean he was? At the Society Cafe?
Yes.
He arrived at 8:15, but by this point I started walking around. So I said, hey, text me when you're getting close.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't meet up until around 8:25.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that's crazy.
It was a very quick breakfast.
No kidding.
No kidding.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That would annoy me too.
It was annoying.
Yeah, I get it. Have you expressed your frustration towards him?
No, because it's only over that, and he's a good guy, and plus he's moving.
I kind of think you should have. I mean, in the future, I think you should have. You should in the future.
Should I send him this episode?
No. Don't do that. I mean, No. Can you imagine? It's like, if you want any more details, go watch or go listen to the podcast. Thank you.
Oh, you almost knocked it out of my hand again, babes.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
It's one of those Fridays.
Oh.
No, I would. I mean, if it's really bothering you that much, and I personally think you should at least give him something to think about.
At one point, I'm thinking maybe I should plan to get at the restaurant by 8:15.
Mm-hmm.
But then I thought our time is limited anyway. Why do I want to do that?
I think maybe in the future you should just have a heart to heart and say, hey, this is what's going on. I know it's been going on for a long time, but maybe you should work on some punctuality.
I might do that.
Yeah, because I mean, if you don't, he's not going to know how you feel.
Apparently he's coming back to Portland in May.
What?
Yeah, so
I don't understand.
I'm a little bit confused by this.
I don't get it. He just left and he's coming back next month.
I had breakfast with him.
Yeah.
I get the impression that he's going to be gone for good.
Yeah.
Called my friend the other day, the one who had the kidney transplant. And we're, shooting the shit. He got together with this guy, the late dude.
Yeah.
On the weekend. And I said, was he late? And he said, no, we actually got there right on time.
Wow.
And he's telling me about the conversation. He said, so-and-so might be back in May for a couple of days.
What? I don't get that. I don't get that. I don't understand.
I don't either.
You know some weird people, though.
I do. I'm never coming back here. Well, maybe next month.
Is that the impression you got from him, that he wasn't going to come back?
That's the impression I got.
Wow.
Yep.
Did you find out why he's moving there, or just because
he's done with Portland?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
As most people are.
Then why would he come back to visit? I don't get it.
I guess he has to pick up some stuff. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Yeah, and I still love you.
Okay.
Me and my shrink have been talking recently about what places I would move to if I left Portland. Yeah.
Okay.
What places would you go with me to, babes?
Definitely not California.
Oh.
No. I would go to Hawaii.
Okay.
If I was able to afford to live there, but it is expensive. I go to Washington.
How about this?
What?
Hold this.
Yeah.
Don't drop it. Hold it.
Yeah.
Hold it.
Yeah.
And I'll pull out the list of cities I narrowed down. And I'm going to name them off to you. Hold it. It'll be static if you don't hold it down.
Oh.
Okay. So I'm going to pull up my list of cities and give me your thoughts on each city. All right. Hold on. This will take a second, if you don't mind.
Okay. All
right. Let's see. Can this move? That's not much messages. Hold on. Recipes. That's not it. I take a lot of notes, babes. Oh, okay, here we go. All right, let's get your thoughts on each of the cities. Flagstaff, Arizona.
I don't know.
You don't know, but it's not a for sure no.
I don't know.
Okay. Oakland, California.
No.
That's a for sure no?
Yes.
Okay. New Orleans.
No. Probably great food, but I wouldn't want to live in a fishbowl.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Asheville, North Carolina.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
San Diego.
I don't know either. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
I don't want to live in California, period.
But if you had to.
If I had to?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe San Diego? I'm not sure.
Okay, it's super, conservative there.
You say that. Okay.
Well, that's what I mean, conservative for California. Mm-hmm. Okay, Coeur d'Alene.
That doesn't mean anything.
All right, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
I don't know. I know someone who's from there, but I don't know anything about that place.
Let's see, Boston, Massachusetts.
It's too cold.
And then the last one on this list is Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Oh, I don't think so.
Really?
I don't know about Albuquerque. That's a good question. I don't know. Now, why Albuquerque, New Mexico? I guess because I don't know much about that area. I know someone who lives in New Mexico, but I don't know much about New Mexico.
I've heard that it's a really cool place with shamans and out there spirituality, and that the weather's pretty nice.
Yeah, you always go for the weird stuff.
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know. I do not know. Yeah. That's something to think about, but I don't know if I want to move to those places.
Wow.
Yeah.
Any of those places?
I don't know about. I don't know. Boston, Massachusetts is so far away.
I know.
And it's cold.
It's cold.
I know someone that used to go to school in Boston. And he's like, the dry cold is just bitter, bitter cold. And we had many, and he told me that they had several blizzards, and I'm like, ugh. And he said that when he came back to Washington State, where he's from, he would walk around in shorts and a t-shirt, and it's cold, when Washington is usually cold during that time, and someone looked towards him in his neighborhood, and they're like, what are you doing in shorts and a t-shirt? And he's like, I just came back from Boston. Yeah, it's colder there.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I get that.
But they also have a lot of colleges, so it's a university town. And they have pretty good public transit, from what I've heard. I can't speak today.
Transit.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just Massachusetts. I don't know anyone in Massachusetts right now.
Oh.
Yeah. I only have like one relative that lives on the East Coast that I know. No, wait. Yeah, one relative that lives on the East Coast.
And we don't like her.
Well, I haven't kept in contact with her. What do you mean we? You don't know this woman.
Alana has said that we don't like her.
No, I never said that.
Oh.
I haven't contacted her in a long time.
Oh, we do like her.
Oh my goodness.
Do we?
I don't know.
Okay.
Bubs. No. I love her.
Let me phrase it like this. We don't like her, question mark? No, go ahead.
No, I love her because she's my aunt, but I don't know her very well. If that makes any sense.
Nice.
And apparently she doesn't know me very well either.
Oh.
That makes any sense. Oh.
Okay, well, there's a couple of cities I can knock off the list.
Yeah.
We're not going to Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
New
Orleans.
New Orleans is off the list. And we'll see about the other places they had. Jaylo.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're not moving tomorrow, by the way.
Thank you.
No, we're not going tomorrow.
No.
And we might not even go, but my mental health professional said that it might be a good idea, since I spend so much time complaining about Portland, to look into what it might look like to go to another city.
No, I think that's what people do a lot. They don't, instead of I don't know, is it just me, or does it seem like the one thing that people do when they're not happy where they're living is the first thing they do is think about where they want to move to?
I hear you, and I get that there's something to the argument of it's good to blow off some steam by complaining and then letting it go at that. However, Portland has changed pretty significantly since the start of 2020.
Yeah, but I think that there should be people in Portland that need to talk about what should be changed and actually try to do something about it. Mm-hmm. Or at least talk to senators, congressmen, local legislation, and say, hey, we're not happy with this. Because I feel like a lot of people want to run away from these problems when whatever place they move to, there's going to be problems anywhere they go. Well, yeah, for example, like your friend wanted to, of all places, he wanted to move to Leningrad, Russia, for example. It's not a good place to move to.
This is not the friend who just left. This is another friend of mine who is a Trump supporter like Alana. And not too long before Russia started its new war with Ukraine, he talked to me about possibly retreating to Leningrad.
Well, and then I say this to you about another friend of mine who I will not say her name, but she um, moved to West Virginia.
I'm definitely not going there.
It just seems like a place that there's like a lot of storms that happen there. You know, Tornado Alley and all that. I don't know if West Virginia has tornadoes, but something tells me that the winters are going to be just horrible there.
Yeah.
Anyway, but she just recently moved to West Virginia about I'm thinking like a couple years ago in the summer. And the reason being is that she didn't want to live where she grew up anymore. And in some ways I get that, but I just get the feeling that she and maybe other people too just leave because they want to run away from their problems.
Oh.
And they don't want to deal with it. They don't want to feel any pain, so they move to an entirely different state and an entirely different city and meet entirely different people, but the problems are still there. What do you think about what I just said?
There's truth to what you're saying. And I'm not saying for sure we're going to move, right? Well, one, I can't speak for you.
No, I know.
But even beyond that, it's like there are good things about Portland and there are reasons to stay here and fight. Having said that, things have changed dramatically. And if you're a normal person, you can't help but notice that. More and more businesses are leaving Portland. Like REI just announced that they're no longer going to have a Portland location starting in 2024.
Wow.
Yeah. And they're just one business, but many others have done the same thing.
But that also doesn't mean that there won't be any rebuilding of other businesses too that could, fix that situation. Also, you ever heard that phrase, bloom where you're planted?
No.
Well, yes, it's easy to fight. I'm sorry. It's easy to complain about where you are. It's easy to want to move, but for me anyway, I feel like in the last 11 years, I kind of feel like there's a reason why I'm actually living in Portland. I don't know why, but I just haven't felt the need to move yet.
Huh. Well, it's also you get to be with the good boy. That's probably the main reason.
It is not the main reason.
I'm sure it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know about the good boy.
No, but God puts you in certain places for a reason, and he probably had you come to Portland so you could hook up with the good boy.
Well, that might be one of the reasons, but remember,
it's the main.
Oh my goodness.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, and think about this. So, I mean, I would not have thought about getting more training, but I feel like so far I'm thriving.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of complaining about, this is horrible, and people are, there's lawlessness everywhere. Instead of thinking that, I'm thinking, well, what can I do here in the meantime? How can I be invaluable to what's going on right now? And how can that enrich my life and other people's lives?
Yeah, and I'm not saying that you don't make good points.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's something to look into because part of me is afraid that Portland might become Detroit.
And Detroit, I heard, is like the poorest city in our country right now.
It's one of them.
One of the poorest cities, including New York City.
But there are hopeful signs. So I just heard today that the city has reached an agreement with the police union.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty soon, all police officers are going to be forced to wear body cams.
See, what do you call it? I don't know how many police officers don't wear body cams, but I would assume that they all did.
No, not in Portland.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's important just because if a person is, for example, discriminating against a police officer because whatever, the color of the skin, what they look like, whatever it is, then at least they'll have on videotape what really happened.
Or if a police officer abuses their power, we'll be able to tell.
Exactly.
Because I don't think this footage is stored locally. So even if a police officer kills somebody unjustly and tries to get rid of the body cam, the footage is already shot in someplace else.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Babes.
Yeah.
Apparently, Alec Baldwin
is not going to have any charges pressed against him.
Is not going to have any. All the charges have been dropped.
You know what my question to that is?
What?
Why do the wicked prosper?
Well, wait a second. There's some fishy stuff there.
Yes.
I'm not saying there's not.
Well, no, that's just a general question. I mean, look, I'm not an Alec Baldwin fan, as you know.
I did know that.
I think he's a nutcase.
Oh.
I do think in some ways he can be funny.
He's a very talented actor.
He's a talented actor. I can give him that. He's also done some funny things. But this is insane. I mean, I think it's really interesting that he is for gun control all the way. I know that there are people that said that he did it by accident, but they all knew that this gun was a problem. There are people that were walking off with a set and saying, I'm not going to use this prop. But
that is true.
You know what I mean? And so I kind of think that there's something that maybe we don't know about this. And they should have just taken the gun away and asked, I personally think that the, what do you call it? The director of somebody that handles the props or the whatever.
What is it? The safety director?
Yeah, he should be held accountable for this.
I'm sure I have the title wrong.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. But anyway, I kind of think that he should have known not to touch it. Maybe he didn't do it maybe he didn't do it on purpose. I don't know. But he should not have touched it.
I don't think he did it by purpose. And I think you're right. He should have known not to touch it. Now, having said that, he's also a dumb actor, right? And that doesn't excuse him killing somebody.
Yeah.
Right. But dumb people are very easily influenced by who's around them.
But I also thought that her husband, Helena Hutchinson's husband, was suing the pants off of Alec Baldwin for this. Not literally suing the pants off of him, but suing him for how she died. And I can understand why he would do that.
You could be found liable financially and be criminally not guilty because the laws are nutty like that, right? And my thought is I didn't know enough about the case. It seemed very suspect to me the more I read about it, but I was going to wait to see what the people running this investigation came up with. And apparently they don't think that Alec Baldwin is guilty, or at least not that guilt can be proven.
I just feel like a lot of A-list celebrities get in trouble for the craziest things, but it seems like they never ever are held accountable for it.
Now that there is a lot of truth to it.
They're never held accountable for it. Mm-hmm. They're always let off the hook, but a lot of people that never committed a crime before are held accountable for something that they didn't mean to do.
Exactly.
And it's not like, and a lot of these crimes are not even, and they're found, like for example, the guy, and I keep mentioning Jose Alba, he was found to be not guilty of murdering the guy who was robbing his store.
Can I ask you a question about
either a store or I don't know if it's a woman or a man, but somebody was robbing him and being violent towards him, so he had to kill this person off. Do
you like bringing him up as an example because it happened under Alvin Bragg and you're not exactly a fan of him?
Well, that's just one example out of several examples.
Right, okay.
That's not just because of Alvin Bragg, although I think Alvin Bragg should be arrested. But no, I know, I'm serious. He has tried to put this guy in Rikers Island for life just because he defended his own life and to kill somebody off.
Oftentimes, though, when you're an attorney, you're going to make mistakes.
Well,
And I'm
yeah,
not saying
those
that
are
that
big
makes it right.
mistakes. Big mistakes.
I'm not saying that he's correct, but I am saying that that's just the reality.
He let somebody off for killing this woman's. I think it was this woman's son who was a soldier. I forgot what kind of soldier he was. And as I say this, I'm not sure if I said it correctly, but it had something to do with a death, and Alvin Bragg was directly responsible for trying to prosecute, or I'm sorry, for trying not to prosecute this person.
I'd have to see the paperwork on that.
Anyway, to my point, I just feel like a lot of A-list celebrities are not held accountable for their actions, and regular citizens are being held accountable for stuff that that isn't even a crime.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's how messed up the justice system is right now.
It's pretty crazy.
It is.
And I also don't know what's in Alec Baldwin's heart. I don't think this was intentional, and I don't think that you think it is too. More that there's a lot of questions about why this happened. And listen, if I was in the position that Alec Baldwin was, I don't think I would have been acting so loose with a gun in my hand, especially that one that they already had issues with.
Exactly.
But again, he's a dumb actor.
And my other question is, why didn't anyone take out whatever was in the gun to make sure that it didn't go off?
Yeah, the prop specialist, and maybe that's the name of the position I was trying to think of earlier, should definitely spend life in prison.
Because I just don't. I mean, I know a lot of people say that he did do it. I don't know.
I don't know
because
either.
I wasn't there.
Right.
I'm not gonna jump to that conclusion, but at least take the stuff out. Take the things out of the gun, put them somewhere where no one can find it, so that the gun doesn't go off and kill someone. Because that woman was killed for no reason.
Exactly.
It shouldn't have happened. Or just use another thing that wasn't gonna. I don't know. I mean, I have so many questions about it. It's just crazy that he's not being held accountable for anything. I just maybe he shouldn't be held accountable for actually murdering the person, because I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But he should be held accountable for knowing that he should not have taken the gun in the first place.
Nice.
I don't know. A lot of questions.
A lot of questions, babes. Let's talk about something that is unbalanced and not fair at all.
Fox News.
Exactly.
Well, they haven't been like that for a while now.
They never were.
They used to be.
You
didn't listen to all.
Oh, I did. I heard when they stole the presidential election in 2000. I heard when they were trying to get us into war in Iraq, and the lead up to that, when they were saying we were going to be in and out in 6 weeks maximum. I remember those statements on Fox News. I remember.
Okay. Can we get on to the subject here?
All right, go.
We could go on and on and on about why you think that they were not fair and balanced in the past, but that could take a day.
Okay. Basically, it was supposed to be the first day of the trial between Fox News and Dominion. I thought Dominion had a really, 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 really strong case against Fox News. And I think most people would agree. Fox News settled their lawsuits for $787 million.
Wow.
And I think Dominion was originally asking something like $1.6 billion.
Wow.
I really wish this thing would have gone to trial, and that we would have seen people like Sean Hannity and Tucker Carlson on the stand and having to answer for their lies. Now, having said that, apparently Dominion itself is worth less than $100 million, or at least was before the lawsuit was settled. So this is pretty big for them. What do you think of this thing, and how do you think it's going to affect their case with Smartmatic, which is another voting machine company?
There are other people behind the scenes that are working against But these people haven't gone on the air and said that, we believe that the election was stolen, but in private said that they didn't believe it was.
Mm.
Okay, there's a difference there. I don't. I couldn't believe when I heard that Fox News is pretty much going to get off of this.
Yeah.
I was hoping that Sean Hannity would be would stand on the would take the stand and explain that, because there's a lot of viewers that used to watch him, a lot of viewers that used to listen to his show, and he has some people have tried to cancel him before. What is he going to tell all his viewers who really believed in what he said? And what is Tucker Carlson going to... I mean, the Tucker Carlson thing is really confusing to me. I'm not going to go any further than that because I think I already said my piece.
Yeah.
But the Sean Hannity thing, I don't know how long he's been around since... I don't know how long he's been in journalism in comparison to Tucker Carlson, but he's got a lot of viewers that used to listen to him, used to watch him. They're very disappointed, and rightfully so. I do think it's interesting too, because he's always kind of whined and complained, and that's one of the reasons why I don't watch him or listen to him anymore, because he's a whiner. He doesn't do anything about it. He's whined and complained about people trying to get him, and I get that, but what about the people that have been listening to you for years and going on every word you say, and you just lie to their faces?
It also makes you wonder, babes. Do we really think that this is the first time he lied on air?
I don't know. I'm starting to wonder too. I don't know. I mean, and I was a big fan of his at one time, but then I realized, well, not only is he a whiner, but now he's a liar. So
Yeah.
And a lot of people that have left Fox are they don't have anything to do with Fox anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And they have careers now of their own without Fox. So they're doing just fine. And I kind of wonder what they think about this, because that used to be they used to be part of that network. So I kind of wonder what they're thinking. But Fox News is not doing themselves a service.
No.
They're definitely doing themselves and their viewers who are still with them a disservice. And I would consider them like the establishment of what used to be conservative media, according to them. Now they're a part of the establishment of that world. And now ultra conservatives do not want anything to do with them anymore. And they haven't wanted to do anything with them for a while, actually. Not even before 2020, I've heard of people not tuning into them.
I believe, and I think we're of the same mind on this, that borrowing a weird medical thing, Trump is almost guaranteed to get the Republican nomination for president. Now, I don't know if he wins in a general election. I don't know who he's going to be running against, but he definitely gets the Republican nomination, right?
Mm-hmm.
Again, borrowing health issues. But he seems to be in good health. Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I wonder how this affects their coverage of the presidential election, because not only did they lose, probably in reality, more than $800 million because of lawyers' fees and whatnot.
Yep.
Now, a lot of that, too, I've heard that they're going to use, it's going to come out like a tax write-off.
Yeah.
But still, they lost a significant amount of money.
Yes.
And they lost a lot of credibility with people.
Oh,
so
yeah.
How is that going to affect their coverage of the presidential campaign?
They're probably going to get close to ratings that CNN would get.
Yeah.
Or if not, maybe they would do a little bit better, but not that much more than CNN, I would think.
Because they really want that Ron DeSantis dude to run.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I found out that his name is spelled with an I, not an O. Ron DeSantis.
DeSantis? I thought it was DeSantis.
I thought it was too, but you're thinking of George Santos.
Oh, okay.
That's probably why.
It's
It's DeSantis. But anyway,
he's
despite
going to
that,
be Sean Hannity's new assistant, George Santos.
I don't think so.
Oh.
But yeah, I doubt that. I doubt that Ron DeSantis is going to get very far. I don't think so. He's not. I don't.
No,
really
I know.
don't.
I agree with you. This dude hasn't even announced that he's running.
No, he's not going to get far. But I know people want him to run against Trump, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Oh, if I was him, I would not do it because he's already getting smeared a lot.
He is.
Yeah, and he seems like a weirdo.
I don't think he's a weirdo. There are things that for sure I don't agree with him on. Like, I think there was something that just came out that he wants a prison next to a theme park, and I can't remember which one it was. And I'm like, that's insane.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? Even I would think that's insane.
Mm-hmm.
And I just, I mean, no matter what you think about Trump, he wouldn't be a strong candidate. He wouldn't be able to handle a lot of the pushback.
No.
And you would agree with me on that one.
Absolutely.
He would not. He doesn't have the caliber.
No.
It's just not going to work for him.
No.
He's better off as a Florida governor. He even said that he wanted to be Florida governor for a while.
Oh.
So I don't know that he's going to change.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anywho.
Yes. I hope that Smartmatic gets a lot more money out of Fox News.
I don't understand why they're doing that, just because a lot of people already left. I've not left, but a lot of people that would watch Fox News daily have stopped watching since 2020. It's already been 3 years, and they already lost a lot of viewers.
You mean why would Smartmatic continue their lawsuit?
Yeah.
Okay, a couple of different reasons. One, a lot of the talent who have lied about this are still on the air, and they haven't been punished, right? Mm. So there's that. There's also, if you don't do it now.
Yeah.
So let's say the same thing happens in 2025. Mm-hmm. Trump loses the election to whoever it is. He claims that it's
in 2025 or 2024.
It'll be 2024, but it'll be at the very end of 2024, okay. And the repercussions will be felt into 2025, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And presumably, if they keep recounting and recounting, it could stretch into 2025. Uh-huh. Trump loses, says that it's rigged. Fox News publicly agrees with him. Tucker Carlson and Sean Hannity do the same thing, and we find out again that they're lying. One of the reasons that they're suing is to prevent something from that happening again.
Yeah, I don't know. Because if you're going to say that, if you're going to go against a company like Dominion and Smartmatic, which several people have behind the scenes, but Fox probably wouldn't report it. You have to actually, you actually have to make your case and make it effectively. Yeah. And I just, anything that comes out of Fox News' mouth, I mean, there are some people on there that I do kind of like, but the ones that have been on there for too long, they just need to get off of it already. Yeah. And I just don't know. I don't see Fox News having a really bright future, honestly. I mean, and it isn't just because of 2020. It's because of other stuff. Oh. The way it's been going. So yes. We'll see what happens.
We will, babes.
Well, what time is it, by the way?
It's like 3:30.
Okay.
I would love it if they go bankrupt. I don't think that's going to happen, but whisper.
I would love it if CNN went bankrupt.
Well, I'm not opposed to that either.
Yeah.
My dream is that in 2024, Marianne Williamson will be elected president and Fox News will go under. Whisper of a dream, babes. Whisper of a dream.
Yeah, it's a pipe dream and at this point. It may not happen the way you want it. It's kind of an interesting word, pipe dream.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Where's the pipe?
Yeah, wheel pipe.
Where's the pipe?
Yeah, the wheel dream.
Is there dreams in your pipe?
Yeah.
Your pipes?
Yeah, wheel pipes in my wheel dreams.
Okay.
Well, babes.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to discuss?
No, what do we discuss? Politics, tardiness, shots, medical
Kidney
decisions.
transplants.
Yeah, medical decisions, kidney transplants, gun control.
Did we go into gun control?
No, and maybe I mentioned it when I was talking about Alec Baldwin.
Oh yeah.
People being held accountable and not being held accountable. We talked about a lot.
We did.
Yes.
Yes.
When I took that nap, I didn't feel like it was a restful one. But I'm glad I took it.
I am too.
I'm hoping that I'll be able to sleep for the entire night tonight, because I was very sluggish this morning, and I did go outside a little bit today because my teacher was showing me the first part of this block that we're on.
Nice.
And there's a lot of repetitiveness, but I'm glad that I did it because I was able to wake up a little bit. But still, I had a very sluggish morning.
Oh, good.
And it sounds like you did too.
Yes. A lot of indigestion.
Oh.
But I'm still alive, babes.
Good. Yes. You'll be okay. I did buy you some Commacid, by the way.
Good.
Like an extra bottle.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you'll be okay.
Oh, good. All right, babes.
Yeah.
So we wrap it up.
Okay. Why do you talk like that?
I don't know why do you talk like that.
I know that.
I
What do I talk like? What?
I
Don't call it this episode that.
What?
I love you.
That's my new character, the I love you guy. No, I've been doing that I love you thing for a while.
Really? When?
I don't know. I think years now. But maybe it should be a new character. Maybe it should be the I love you guy. I don't know yet.
Oh my goodness.
What do you think?
When does he say it? Like when he feels like it, or?
Yeah, pretty much all the time. I love you. I love you.
Well, we know that he's loving.
I love you.
He might have some issues.
You like the I love you guy?
He's okay.
Oh my god. I love you.
Okay, let's wrap it up now.
Bubs.
What? No noises.
No noises. Oh my goodness. Where'd it fall?
Uh-oh. It's by your table.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's right like close to this side of the table.
It is?
It should be.
Knock it off my hand again, babes.
I'm sorry. It's one of those Fridays. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. I don't see it.
Oh, wait. Let me see.
No, stand up for a second.
Okay.
Stand up. Oh, is this it? No, that's not it.
Where'd it go?
I don't know, babes. I was holding it in my hand because I wanted to keep it there. Hold on. Turn on my light.
It shouldn't be too far from the table.
Oh, I see it.
That's it. Shall we?
Here's the question, babes.
Yep.
The next time we do this, do you want to hold it?
No, I don't want to hold it. I'm sorry. It's one of those days.
Oh my goodness.
I haven't knocked it out of your hand in a long time. And anyway, okay, it's Dale.
I love you. Give me a kiss. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Oh my goodness.
I love you. I love you.
Does he say it to? Does the I love you guys say it to everybody?
I don't know. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Does he move his hands like that?
I think so. I love you. I love you.
Does he put his head on people's shoulders like that?
Maybe. I love you.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough.
All right. Is there anything else you want to discuss?
No, I'm looking forward to the concert.
Jackson Dean tonight.
Jackson Dean. It sounds like he's a very young guy.
Yep.
But there's a lot of young and upcoming artists. So
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
All right, babes.
Okay.
Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.